Hi guys, welcome into the channel. I'm Julie. I hope everyone's doing well out there. You're having a great day, and I thank you for stopping in. We're going to get some messages from Spirit, see what they want us to know. We'll pull a few cards here, get an overall theme for the reading, and then we're going to pull a Celtic cross. This will be an all signs reading, and it is timeless. So if you found it, there's a message in it for you. I just ask that you keep in mind not all of the messages will be for you, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, all right? All right. I've already prayed, meditated on your cards. Let's jump in and see what Spirit wants us to know. Divine, I call you in, and I ask that you please lead us, that you guide us. Show us clearly what we need to see. What messages of truth, of healing, of love and light do you have for the collective? Please lead us. Please guide us. Please show us clearly. Queen of Pentacles. High Priestess. Tower energy. Four of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Temperance energy. Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups energy. Five of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. And we have the Star energy. Seven of Swords and Justice coming in. Okay. So you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You're somebody who's grounded, stable, focused, hardworking. I feel single as well. We do have this Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you're out here taking care of everything, you know, all on your own. Your home, the bills, your family, whatever the case may be. I feel like somebody was trying to cause you some type of a tower moment here, or they have a tower moment coming. You know, they're trying to keep this tower from hitting them. High Priestess energy. You know that they want you to be scraping, you know, the Four of Pentacles to pay your bills. Trying to make things hard because what they really want is you out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. No support. Struggling financially. Yeah, trying to block your income. Two of Swords. Trying to block you from receiving something, or there's something that you're working on or you're working towards that's going to bring in the Ten of Pentacles. Possibly something that you're divinely guided to do, but you are being, you know, guided and protected here. This could be a King of Cups energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Somebody you might have walked away from in the past. Eight of Cups. This person disappointed you somehow. Eight of Cups energy. And you know that they're trying to steal some type of wish fulfillment from you. Star energy, Seven of Swords, and Justice. Three of Pentacles. All right, we're just going to see where this goes. Could be dealing with a narcissist here. I was just drawn to that King of Cups energy. What is the overall energy here, please? Overall energy of this reading. Thank you. Seven of Wands. You know, you're standing your ground here in something. Know that you are protected as well with that Seven of Wands. There's been a lot of conflict around you, people trying to block you in any way that they can. Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Knight of Wands energy. You also have somebody here who wants to apologize to you and heal something with you. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. You have some type of exciting offer coming in here as well. Coming in the very near future. The Ten of Cups and the Sun. And there's been a lot of jealousy and envy about this. People wanting to block you from receiving this. We get that all the time. Five of Swords, playing games with you. Queen of Cups energy. And the Death card. Scorpio energy. What is the challenge here, please? What is the challenge? What is the challenge, please, in this reading? What is the challenge, please? Just one card. You're an Empress. The Nine of Wands, you know, you've risen above some type of battle here. They're trying to block you, but everything that they try to do, you're able to rise above it as an Empress. You know, you're able to make a way. You attract things, you attract opportunities. You're very creative, very resourceful, so you come up with ideas on how to, you know, get past the problem. Page of Cups and the Moon here. Four of Pentacles. Somebody here wanting to apologize to you for sure. Possibly in their emotions, or there could be fear. You know, they could be afraid of, they could know what's being done to you, the Nine of Wands. I feel like this person, you know, they want to come back around, bring you some type of an apology maybe. Or this person could have turned their back on you and worked with possibly an Aries, Leo, Sag, and maybe a Capricorn energy. And I feel like if that's the case, they regret that choice now. All right. What is at the foundation here, please? What is at the foundation of this reading? It's too many. But we'll take the quick message. Temperance, Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Well, I feel there are people working together as well, doing stuff online to try to confuse you. Or they could have access to your phone. Maybe somehow they're able to go through your messages or somehow block certain messages from getting to you. They're working very hard, though. Could be a Sagittarius, you know, working very hard to block options for you or to keep you confused, in a state of confusion, trying to slow something down here. Knight of Pentacles, some type of stability that is coming for you. You know, you're on your destined path here. You're in your North Node. Right now, you've got the world in the palm of your hand, or some type of an amazing opportunity coming in for you that's going to possibly lead to good fortune. And that could be the challenge for these people, you know. You've got a lot of abundance coming in, opportunities coming in. They're trying to block them, but everything that they do, it fails. What is at the foundation here? What is at the foundation of this reading? Because you're protected. See, that's what they don't understand. Temperance angel and the Seven of Wands, you're divinely protected. And you're guided through whatever they do, you know. What is at the foundation here, please? Thank you. Devil energy, Capricorn energy, the Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles. There could have been a Gemini that worked with a Capricorn to block you as well. Gemini energy. Or they've been waiting for a while to come in, possibly, to heal something with you. Waiting on a decision about a Capricorn energy and maybe a Leo energy. Take it how it resonates. But for someone here, too, you've overcome some type of an addiction. Or someone here has. You know, you've put the work in. I feel like you've focused on yourself. You've given that love and that care to yourself. Put in the healing work, and you've overcome an addiction. It's not you, it's somebody here. Anytime those two cards come out back to back, that's what I see. What is the past energy, please? Yeah, trying to steal some type of wish fulfillment for you. Seven of Swords and the Star energy. Or trying to sabotage you from some type of wish fulfillment. For some of you, you're on here with some type of an online platform as the Star, and they're stealing your work as well. Eight of Wands. Something that you're doing on the internet, possibly something spiritual. You know, you may have some type of a spiritual platform. Could be this Sagittarius as well that's doing this. Somebody knows this, though. Somebody knows about that. An investigator knows this. Hermit energy. And the Hangman, the Ace of Swords. So, you know, it's been brought to the light by investigators. They know the truth. You know, they know this. Ace of Swords. They know the truth here. This could be hackers and scammers, you know. People who steal other people's work. Or somebody's trying to do something online to stop you, block you. Some type of hacking and scamming. What is the present energy here, please? What is the present energy, please? Thank you. Temperance angel. And there's that Eight of Wands again. Four of Wands. Whoever this Sagittarius is, you know, I feel like they want to try to come in and reconcile with you. I feel like this person is afraid of going to jail, possibly. They wanted some type of a victory here, but this person is under judgment for playing a lot of games, you know, for gaslighting, bullying, just wanting to win something here at all costs. Something that I feel they celebrated way too soon. Six of Wands energy. But again, you know, through all the games and everything, Temperance angel, you've been protected. What is in the near future, please? Near future energy. Two of Pentacles, a decision being made in this situation. Justice underneath the Two of Pentacles coming in the near future for this person who was reckless, you know, impulsive, selfish, greedy. The Four of Swords. Lover's energy. Hierophant. You know, whoever this Gemini is that's in this Lovers, you know, they could have done something very reckless as well. I feel like they want to come in and try to heal that. You know, this could be somebody who worked with this group and love bombed you. We've picked up on this before too. They were paid to come in and seduce you and get you to fall in love with them and then choose someone else, get into a commitment. They worked with this group, the Eight of Pentacles, because they thought they were going to receive the Ten of Pentacles. They thought they were going to, like I say, they celebrated too soon. They thought that they were going to get something huge out of this. And now I feel like they want to come in the near future and try to work on a connection with you, heal it. They want to choose you now. They want to switch sides. Now, justice is coming in, though. A decision being made in this very soon. Yeah, they were foolish, they were reckless, and they missed out on an opportunity. And Queen of Swords, the authorities know, you know, what's going on here. Queen of Swords energy. That they worked together with this group. They could have switched sides. You know, they could be working with the authorities now. What is at the foundation here, please? Thank you. Or not the foundation. I meant what is your power. But the Knight of Pentacles is your power. You're building something stable and secure for yourself. You know, it's been a slow process, but slow and steady wins the race. Knight of Pentacles. You're about to receive some type of an offer here as well. The Page of Pentacles. Knight of Cups energy. The Three of Cups. Emperor energy. And the Six of Swords. I feel like you've also got somebody in here, somebody coming in here who has romantic feelings for you. That Knight of Cups energy coming in with some type of an offer. Could be this Emperor. You may see this person at some type of a gathering, maybe, with the Three of Cups. But this person definitely wants to move whatever, you know, into calmer waters with you, or you may be moving. Magician energy. Eight of Swords. Four of Wands. This person may be in a commitment, still stuck in this commitment that they got into. They were paid to get into. They may feel you moving on because they were manipulative and they were in on these games. And now they're stuck in whatever they chose, trying to block you, you know, trying to cause conflict and drama online here to block you from this Ten of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment, and from possibly speaking your truth here or finding out the truth, you know, about this. How do others see the collective? Just one, please. How do others see? On the Ace of Cups. You know, someone here has love for you. Two of Swords. Someone from your past that I feel you cut out. You see them as being very immature. Page of Wands energy. They could have, you know, treated you like an option. Could be this person who was paid to do that. But you see them as being very immature. And you're closing the door on the connection to this person. World card. Cutting them out. What is in the hopes and fears here, please? Hopes and fears. Thank you. Magician energy. The Five of Wands. Someone's afraid that you're moving on. Six of Swords, because they worked with this group to manipulate you, to cause you chaos, conflict, and drama. For some of you, there was family, you know, involved. There could have been the Hierophant, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Emperor energy, maybe. I feel like they're trying to block you from receiving some type of communication about this. The Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, that's trying to block your, you know, internet communication. So somebody could be trying to reach you about whatever this Ten of Cups is. But this group is trying to block you from receiving the communication. But somebody here is afraid. You know, they're afraid of what they've done with the Magician, of all the games that have been played. You know, somebody here is doing too much, and there's somebody that knows it and is afraid of that. Gemini energy again with the Magician, maybe a Virgo. What is the potential outcome here, please? Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles and the World card. Well, you're going to receive the truth about this. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Swords energy, possibly from a person in a position of authority with that Knight of Swords. Three of Pentacles and the World card. You know, something coming to an end here. Could be some type of an investigation on this. Knight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, you are going to receive it. A lot of confusion's been there. It's been slowing this down. We pick up on that too. You know, this could also be somebody in this group who, they know that they're defeated, you know, and they could be angry here. This group that has collaborated. There could be a lot of tension in the air right now. Because they know this is coming in for you, and they know the truth is coming out about what they did to try to block you or steal it from you. This group does, that collaborated together. And there could be somebody in it who is angry, maybe wants to take some type of impulsive action toward you. This is somebody who can be aggressive. So, why is the Seven of Wands here, please? I feel like they're mad, they're angry because, you know, they didn't get this, whatever it was that they were trying to get. And they all celebrated too soon. They thought they had it in the bag. Why is the Seven of Wands here, please? The Ace of Swords, they're trying to block you from receiving or from speaking your truth. The Ace of Swords. And also whatever I just said here was true with that Ace of Swords coming out. Someone may want to communicate with you. You may have whoever that is blocked. Could be a soulmate connection here that ghosted you. Five of Pentacles. Again, Gemini energy there. Page of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to apologize to you for ghosting you, for leaving you out in the cold. Possibly somebody who has felt stuck with this group. Hermit energy. Could be somebody who's actually feeling stuck, possibly in hiding. Pisces energy, Virgo energy, in a lot of fear here. High Priestess, wanting to come back around. Or just stuck and not able to take action just yet. All right. King of Swords energy and the Empress is the challenge. And I feel like that King of Swords, the challenge is that the authorities know, King of Swords energy, the truth about this group who collaborated together to, you know, block this from the Empress here. And people, you know, people in this group are very burdened now. Six of Swords energy. You're moving away from this conflict. You know, people know that you were innocent here. We get that all the time too. Queen of Cups energy. You know, you were a sweetheart to these people. King of Swords energy. This could be the person as well who worked with this group to, you know, play games with you, break your heart. I feel like it's challenging for this person too, because they know the truth as well. That, you know, you didn't deserve this. Queen of Cups energy. You've been loving, giving to people. I feel like they feel you moving on as well. They could want to apologize to you, feeling burdened for all the drama and stuff you've had to endure. Seven of Cups. They know that they were immature. You know, that they were just playing. Seven of Cups and just treated you like an option. And then they possibly cut you out, you know, cut you off, put you in silence, no communication, and did something reckless, you know, possibly maybe to make you jealous. We pick up on that all the time too. Knight of Wands energy. They chose a Queen of Wands energy, somebody easy, some floozy to betray you. Ten of Swords. Trying to block you from some type of blessing that was coming in. Very foolish. You know, this person has a lot of sleepless nights now because the truth is coming out about everything here. They can't sleep because of the decision that they made, you know, the path that they chose. Why is the Devil here, please? Why is the Devil here? Very toxic energy. The whole group, very toxic. Page of Pentacles. There could be a Capricorn that wants to come in and apologize to you, or it could be this person wanting to, but there's fear of rejection. And you are this person's true soulmate. You know, they've had that aha moment while they've been in hiding, scared to death. Wanting to come back around and bring you some type of an offer. Eight of Cups. You know, seeing you out here single, or seeing you walk away knowing that you're single, you're thriving, confident, you're attracting attention, and that you have love coming towards you, the Knight of Cups. And that is this person's justice and karma because they don't want to let you go. Four of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please, and the Star? Why is the Seven of Swords and the Star here, please? Thank you. Death card. Nine of Cups. It's the end of this, you know. You could have been this person's Nine of Cups, or it was them. You know, for some of you, they planned to, we get this all the time too, but they made a plan. You know, they planned, they plotted this out, what they were going to do. They took a lot of time strategizing, plotting, planning. And for some of you, they were going to unalive you for this wish fulfillment. Their true soulmate here that they put out in the cold and did a lot of things too behind the scenes. Stalked you, you know. Page of Swords and the Moon. Watched you in the cover of darkness. And they're watching you move on in the cover of darkness now. And it's causing them a tower moment because they missed out on their destiny here. Wheel of Fortune. Playing games. Why is Temperance here, please? Judgment, you know. These are two powerful cards. Temperance and Judgment together. These are all the divine. Saying enough's enough here. The World card. We're closing this out. We're shutting it down. It's also certain people wanting to come back in and reconcile before, you know, this cycle comes to an end, which it is. Two of Pentacles in the near future. Why is this here? Could be this Sagittarius who's done just, you know, darn near everything, wanting reconciliation with you too now. Why is the Two of Pentacles here, please? Near future energy. Two of Pentacles in a Tower. Well, the Tower's coming. I feel like right here in the near future, authorities are going to come to some type of a decision. You know, the Tower is coming down on this thing, whether these people want to believe it or not. There's investigators, you know, Hermit energy and the Hangman, gathering enlightenment, gaining enlightenment on what happened here over this good fortune and making a decision here. Two of Swords. So the Tower's coming, you know. The Tower's coming. God, like I say, God's mad. He's had enough. Yeah. And you're going to have the victory. Six of Wands. Why is the Knight of Cups, or I don't know why I said Knight of Cups. You may have romantic love coming in as well, but the Knight of Pentacles, or there could be a Knight of Cups involved in this that the Tower is getting ready to come down on. That could be why I said that. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here, please? Whatever this is, also, this wish, it is coming. We pick up on that all the time, too. Knight of Pentacles. It's coming in slowly, but it is legit. It is going to be there to stay. It's something you're going to be able to build on as well. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here, please? Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Because I'm picking up that these are like a few different people working together. Or you may have some, you know, your power might be that you may have some type of an offer coming in at a job that's going to be good news as well. Something that you enjoy doing with that Page of Wands. It excites you. It's going to lead to stability, and I feel like it's also going to lead to love. Knight of Cups, and you are in this single energy. Whatever this is, it's coming soon. The Three of Wands. It's going to allow you to put the burdens down, and it's going to lead to a soulmate connection here. Just one, please, for that Knight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got some type of an opportunity coming in. I feel like you're going to go from... I feel like you've been working very hard. Four of Pentacles, possibly saving, holding back, building on this stability, building on your savings. But you're about ready to receive some type of a blessing as well. Some type of a financial blessing. Six of Pentacles. And you also have this Emperor wanting to come back around. Wanting to come back and give you, you know, an apology, wanting to make peace with you. I feel like this Emperor worked with the group to betray you. I feel like you know the truth about that. So whether you take this person's offer or not, I don't know, but I do see them wanting to come back around and apologize. Yeah, to the Queen of Pentacles. So for sure your power is, you know, you're grounded, you're stable, you're financially stable. You're the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, just focused on your finances. Like I said, your home, paying your bills, your family, all the practical things. And that's good. You know, you're staying in your own lane. You're staying out of this mess. You're not getting involved. You're not letting these people trigger you in any way. Cause you to act out of character. So that's good. That is your power. Why is the Ace of Cups here, please? You know, somebody here has love for you. The Ace of Cups. They see you as the Ace of Cups. A blessing in love. And the Ten of Cups wants to come out. A Knight of Cups energy. You know, somebody is in love with you, you hear. They see you as being the Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups. They see you as being a blessing, a gift. We also have Virgo energy here and Pisces energy with the World card. Just trying to see if these people are coming back around as well. But definitely there are people that are seeing seeing your worth, your value. They're seeing you headed towards, you know, Ten of Cups. Ultimate wish fulfillment, love, happiness. Magician energy, the hopes and fears. A Page of Wands and a Page of Swords. I feel like this is the person who was immature, you know, did that to you. Was paid to love bomb you and seduce you, whatever you want to call it, you know. Very immature energy, watching you, spying on you. They know that they played games with you, Magician energy, and that they betrayed you, you know. What they're hoping for is reconciliation and for your forgiveness, the Three of Pentacles. But they know you know the truth. Queen of Swords here. They want to come in. They're a little bit afraid because they just ghosted you, you know. I feel like this person also knows that you're about to receive something that could possibly take you from rags to riches. Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. You know, you're going to be going from having to scrape, you know, pinch pennies to pay your bills. The Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. That's another card of struggling financially. I mean, you're making ends meet. I can see that with the Queen of Pentacles, but this person knows that you're about to receive something that's going to take you from rags to riches. And so I feel like, you know, that's part of the reason this person wants to come in and try to right some type of wrong here. Why is the Ace of Pentacles, please, here with the Knight of Swords? Well, that could be this person, this Knight of Swords wanting to rush in because you're getting this. You know, this abundance is coming in for you, and they know it. Yeah, they want to come back around. Eight of Cups. And reconcile. Here, this person's happiness. They're in a lot of regret, or they're in a lot of regret because they've been exposed, you know. Take it how it resonates for you, but I feel like when these people were celebrating and having a good old time, thinking that they had gotten away with something, they didn't care, you know. And now that they've been exposed, now they're in regret. Now they want to come rushing in with some type of an apology and, you know, some type of communication. So I don't know. Collective, I want to pull one more on this Two of Pentacles Tower. Why is the Two of Pentacles in the Tower here? Somebody could also be having a Tower moment. It could be this person in the near future because they juggled you. You know, they chose someone over you, and because you're about to receive all this. You know, when they thought that they had gotten by or gotten away with whatever, they didn't care that you were heartbroken and feeling betrayed and sad and depressed because, you know, no, they were out having a good old time. But now that they've been exposed, the tables have turned. And now this person wants you back. So just be leery of that, you know. Use your discernment when it comes to this person. Yeah, they're very burdened. They could be possibly worried about their finances here. King of Pentacles energy. I also feel like you know that they worked with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn to cause you conflict. And that could be what this is. Devil energy and the Page of Pentacles. That could have been them receiving something from this Capricorn energy to do this to you. You know that they're afraid. You're picking up on their energy. You might be feeling anxious from time to time. They're afraid of going to jail. Here, someone is, for working with this Capricorn. They know what they missed out on with you by trying to block your, they were trying to block your independence, your freedom, your stability here. Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Could have been a Pisces involved. Hangman. It's coming to the light that this person worked with this Capricorn, was given something by this Capricorn to help block you. And now they're afraid. They're afraid of going to jail. Very burdened about the decisions that they made in their life because the Tower is coming down on them. Why is Temperance and Judgment here, please? Present energy. Yeah, the Divine shutting this down. God's done here. There's been too much done to you. And it's gone on for too long. Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, up to 7 years, you've dealt with this kind of stuff. The bullying, the harassment, the manipulation, people trying to block your finances, block your job opportunities, love options. This has gone on for too long, and God is done. I'm telling you. That's 3 major arcanas here. Temperance, Judgment, and the World. It's God stepping in, saying enough is enough, and bringing that Tower down here. What else do I want to get another one on? They're trying to block you from speaking your truth. They're trying to block you from speaking about what's been done to you. But the authorities already know. That's what these people don't understand either. The authorities have known. And they just continue. They don't stop. And God has had enough. Yeah, I feel like you're about ready to be moved out of this, away from this. The Seven of Cups. All of the distractions. The Five of Swords. The harassment. People trying to block your options, your opportunities here. Another 7. The Divine, that's God stepping in. All right, let's get a few of my cards here. See what else we can pick up on. God's mad. Your spirit guides, the art, all of them, they're all mad. Mad. They've seen you go through enough. What else can you tell us here, please? You're going to be turning your pain into your purpose. We have it must have been love. Somebody here who may have, may not have recognized the importance and the value in love. They were only focused on money. Now they're feeling very overwhelmed. They've done a lot of spell work, voodoo, black magic. They've done a lot here. It's all backfiring. They're bringing their own tower down. Solar plexus chakra, because your will is much stronger than any of these people. That's your solar plexus. Whoever I'm dealing with, you're very strong-willed, able to persevere and keep going, and you're protected from their spell work and stuff. It's just bouncing back to them. All right. What else else can you tell us when it comes to this, please? Somebody here sees you as being perfect. We have elevate. You know, that's you being lifted up and out of this. Someone like you. Listen to music or dance to raise your vibe. Clearly, keep your vibes high. You know, I feel like these people also know that this is coming to an end, and the tower is coming soon. So they're going to step up their game, or they're going to try to. And you keep your vibes high so that they can't affect you. The first cut is the deepest. You know, they've betrayed you. Someone here who wants your forgiveness. Could be somebody that you were married to in the past, or for getting married to someone else. They want you to forgive them for that. We have witchcraft. Q. What's love got to do with it? Again, you know, love didn't matter to this person. They let you go. You know, they were more focused on money. And you keep just rising and rising above everything that they do. The phoenix rising. You've got neighbors involved here who have tried to poison you. Breaking in and putting stuff in your food, your drinks, your hygiene products. Over some type of a large inheritance, possibly. Hacking, scamming. You know, some of these people have codependency issues, mental illnesses. Trust in the process, you know, and trust that the divine has your back. You know, false documents or information that they've lied to authorities about. They've done too much. They've done too much. And they're lower vibrational beings, you know. You're headed towards your soul tribe and a love story here. Divinely protected. Endless love. Maybe with a past life soulmate. We've got it must have been love again. Someone you loved. So this could be someone from your past. Somebody who's broken into your home before. Home invasion. Could be drugs involved or a dealer. Here we have O. We have with or without you. A lot of corruption here. Trust your higher self. You know, you've got this new beginning coming in, and you're going to be leaving these karmics behind. The reason? Somebody here, you've affected someone here. You know, someone in this situation is making some changes, and I feel it's because of you. You've been kind of the inspiration or the catalyst for it. We have I would fight for you or for us. Someone in a very toxic loop, possibly using a lot of substances with addiction. Someone who is maybe, you know, emotionally unavailable. This person could be an ex, could have been abusive or, you know, neglectful in the past. Yeah, and some ex here. Someone who wants to come back in now, you know, after a long time. Come in very passionately with hello and I'm the only one. And I feel it's just because you're out here having this victory. You know, you're in the spotlight or you're going to be. I will remember you. By Skid Row. Resilience, you know, strength. We have declutter as well, and I feel like that's you clearing out this energy. Maybe starting to pack and get ready to relocate with declutter. Maybe tossing some things out that you don't need or taking them to Goodwill, whatever the case may be. Clearing out space, you know, for new things to come in. All right, what do we want to get? We'll get some mixed emotions on this one. This isn't really about love. can get them out. All right. Let's see how they're feeling. What's this group thinking and feeling right now? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions of this group. Feeling powerless, feeling envious, possessive, you know, angry. What else here, please? Embarrassed. For someone here, there's a video of you on the internet in some type of an intimate setting. I feel like excited is your energy. You're just out here, you know, you're not worried. You're unbothered by what these people are doing. You really are. And they're in grief. Some of them, not all of them. Depressed. Feeling hopeless. You're free. You know, you're freeing yourself from this situation. It's been going on for far too long, or that's God coming in to free you from it, because there's been too much. Too much has been done. Someone feeling very sad here. Maybe as they watch you fly off into your freedom. Love. You know, you're going to be making new friends, like we saw. You're going to be headed towards your soul tribe. People who are going to appreciate you for who you are, you know. People are just going to get you. Grateful. People who are going to be grateful for you and your friendship and what, you know, you give to them in a connection. Just grateful for who you are as a human being, collective. These other people, they didn't care. They weren't ever focused on that. You know, these people are the kind of people who just do whatever they can for money. It's all that matters to them. We have depressed again. Connection, people, they don't matter to this group. They'll walk all over whoever they have to. Very stressed right now, you know, to get what they want. Love doesn't matter. Friendship doesn't matter. How is this group feeling, please? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions here, please. Depressed. Desperate. Afraid that they're going to jail. Eight of Swords. You know, you're out here excited, and they're all in a corner, scared to death. Disgusted with themselves, or people are going to be disgusted when the truth comes out about this. You know, they're going to be disgusted about what was done to you. What else here, please? What else? Vulnerable, feeling very vulnerable, just like I said, you know. There are people in this group who are scared, very scared. People that could have been lied to and confused. You know, feeling exhausted, feeling angry. But, you know, here's the thing, collective. I mean, whether these people were confused or not, or lied to, they still made the choice to do what they did, you know. And not only that, but to not stand up and say something, to let it go on and on and on and on, knowing what was being done to you. You know, that's the thing. And maybe they were afraid of it being done to them. What was being done to you after seeing what was being done to you. But there's confused comes out again. So I know that that's part of it, you know. They were gaslit as well. They were manipulated as well. And they were confused and lied to. And I feel for them. But they still made the choice to, you know, the main thing is to let it go on as long as it has. Somebody here feeling very lonely. Somebody who knows that, you know, you were their safe space, or you were always nurturing to them. We have comforted here. You know? I feel like when you find out whoever this person is that was involved, and again, it's somebody, it doesn't matter who they're around. You know, they don't want to be around this group of people. They really don't. They feel very alone right now. I feel like when you find out who this is, it's going to be a shock to you. It's going to surprise you, collective. So prepare yourself. Feeling very frustrated. Let's get a couple more and we'll close this out. I mean, I don't know what to say, you know. I know me. I'm the type of person, I feel for these people. I feel for these people, but, you know, you can't help them. Feeling inadequate and embarrassed, you know, for what they've done. So, I hope that was helpful. I mean, I don't really know what to say other than you just keep doing what you're doing, you know. This is coming in. Stay focused on you. Stay aware, though, because people are angry still. And I feel like there's going to be maybe some people who want to lash out at you, you know, angry with you. And you did nothing, you know. Excuse me. You did nothing. You've stayed in your lane. You've been focused on you. You haven't retaliated. You haven't done anything to these people. So just keep doing what you're doing, but just stay very aware of your surroundings. And keep moving forward. So that is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit like, share, and subscribe. As always, take care of yourselves, and much love and light. Bye-bye.